personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a full body ballet inspired no equipment workout. This is for strength, flexibility, and mobility, and it also mildly tones the body. So the workout begins with a warm up, we'll do the workout itself, and then we pull down stretches from when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, you can go to my channel page in the about, there's a link for donations. I also have an inspirational phrase to share with you before we begin. It says, if the fire in your heart is strong enough, it will burn away any obstacles that come your way. And I like this because I believe that if you strongly are passionate about something, and if your heart's in the right place, I believe that things will work out for you. Because, number one, you won't give up. Because if you feel truly strong about it, you're going to keep your will in check and stay strong. And then I also happen to believe in miracles. And I know some people don't, but because I've experienced them, I believe in them. And because of that, I believe that something special will align the world for you. And so in my own experience, there was a problem where the odds were really stacked against me, and I was in a situation where I didn't have much knowledge, and at that time I really struggled with communicating, as in I was really afraid to speak up against other people. And the situation that I was in, the odds were really against me, and there were some very big obstacles in my way pertaining to not having very trustworthy people on my side, and having someone with a lot of wealth and power against me who had some pull. And I didn't really know how to get myself out of the situation, and I wasn't really wise when I first got into it, so I pretty much got myself into more trouble as the situation went along. But in my heart, I knew what I was doing was right, and I had not done anything wrong or anything to get myself in this trouble, but I was terrified. But I stayed through it, and I learned a lot, but I also made it through despite the odds being against me. And because of this is why I so deeply believe this phrase. So it continues to stay with me whenever I'm faced in something that I feel really strongly about. And there was another situation, hopefully I'm not talking too much, where the standards for school where I am changed. So I wrote all the school board members, and I didn't even think they'd read my message, honestly, but some of them did. And what I had said got represented in the meetings and to the public, and even though it didn't change things, it was still voiced, and that meant a lot to me because a lot of times politicians disregard what you say a lot, or they're all empty promise makers, honestly. So with that being said, we can begin our workout. The first thing that I have is called flying, and this is going to stretch along the side of the body, and it's going to open up the upper back muscles. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your wrists, they're going to face each other as they come in together from the front, and then again overhead. And that is one time, and we're going to do that 8 times. The next thing that I have is a hand slide, and this is going to stretch the back of the legs. So what you're going to do is you stand with your legs apart, and then slide down, and we're going to alternate sides for 8. start the actual workout. So the first thing that I have is a squat, a warrior 3 with a tricep pushback. So what you're going to do is you're going to squat, come into a warrior 3, and push your arms back. You want to flex your muscle when you push back here. You should feel your tricep engaging, and so you can help to engage it by keeping your arms close to your body and thinking about bringing your shoulders and your arms together. So like squeezing them together. We're going to do that alternating sides for 12. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be a curtsy lunge and a ham curl. So this is going to work the side of the butt, and it's going to work the back of the thigh. So you're going to give your curtsy. So from this way, I have to show both ways because it will help you to see the movement. You'll do a curtsy, and then you come up, and once you come up, you give your ham curl. So it's a dynamic movement, curtsy, ham curl. And we're going to do 8 on each side. Now we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be a scorpion arabesque and a knee bend. So this is going to work the side of the butt and the main part of the butt, as well as all the thighs. So what you'll be doing is you're going to bring your leg out to the side, your scorpion bend, and then bring it back, or bend your knee, rather. So we're going to do that for 8. Our next exercise, which is a butterfly lunge. So what you'll be doing is you're going to have your arms out to the side like you're holding a really, really big ball. And you're going to lunge and then lean, and this is going to stretch along the side of the body. And the good thing about doing this stretch is when this leg is behind you, it's stretching the hip flexor as well when you elongate your body, because the body is all connected. So it allows this whole side to be open up. Feels great. So we're going to alternate for 10. On to our next exercise, which is a curtsy bow. This is going to challenge your balance. It's going to work the core. So what you'll be doing is you're going to have your arms overhead like a ballerina, and you're going to curtsy and then bow and then come back up. So we're going to do that for 6 on each side. And then we're going down to the ground for an abdominal exercise. And this is our last exercise before the cool down. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring one arm overhead, lean back, and then lift your legs. You'll be working your obliques and your hip flexors and lower abdominals as well as the main part of the core. So we're going to do 6 and then switch sides. And then we're on to our cool down stretches. The first thing that we have is a spinal twist wraparound. So you begin with your spinal twist, and you're going to lean forward. It's going to deepen the stretch in your hip and lower back, and then you're going to twist. And this stretches along the side of the lower back. And so we're going to do that 5 times and then switch. Then our last set of stretches is a down dog series. So we're going to get into down dog. You're going to start by pedaling your feet for 10. And next you're going to keep your legs up, alternating for 6. And then lastly, you're going to bring your arm across to stretch your shoulder and lat. After we pause, switch. And then that concludes our ballet-inspired no-commit full body workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Abdominals by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.